Sometimes you buy a car and you know it's going to be a bit of a shed, but then it kind of surprises you just on how sheddy something can be. Rover 75, diesel, automatic, Tourer, with still just a little bit of MOT and a very good MOT history. Mine for £350.
Why though?
Because it was going to go for scrap. Brought it round, I had a look at it, and I offered him £350, and he said yes. The only thing is though, that was at night and in the rain. And what wet nights don't show is horrendous lack appeal, scratches. Now that it's starting to rain again, we can't even see just how bad this car actually is. But believe me, it's terrible. I shall go through these faults right now. Scrapes, lack appeal, lack appeal, lack appeal, faded headlamps, dangly bits, filthy wheels, exhaust that's not properly attached, scrapes, amazingly bad scrapes, damage to the rear quarter, a roof bar that won't come off. Wouldn't be too bad if it was 2 roof bars that wouldn't come off. And of course, this car is filthy. And being filthy means that you can't see half of the scratches and scuffs that are underneath the dirt. What else could be lurking underneath the grot? Inside, it doesn't really get any better. I mean, it will come up with a jolly good wet and dry vacuum cleaning, but it does have electric memory seats, which they've got that problem. But the door cards are mostly on, unlike the headlining, which is completely absent. I'm used to grotty cars, but this one's going to be quite a challenge. But, you know, I'm happy about it. I am, honestly. Oh, more faults. I mean, it is spectacularly dirty in here. And then this is all broken, but all the windows work. All the interior lights are missing. In the back we find even more filth and grot and damp as well. The tailgate works fine, but what's to be found in the boot? That's minging. Bit missing off of there as well. Rear headrests are missing. And 145,000 miles. But you know what? I don't mind. It's a shed. It's a proper shed, but I don't care. This it just gives me more of an opportunity to do stuff, which obviously I don't usually have time for, but I can make time. This will be a long-term project. This will be the new Mustard and Boaty Company car. Want to know why? Well, I shall tell you. You see, this car was cheap. Very, very cheap. It's cheap enough to not be able to go wrong with. It doesn't matter what happens to it. But if I can get it MOT'd, then we can use it. And it should be reliable. The BMW M47 engine is actually a good engine for reliability. It's just not very exciting. The automatic gearbox is perfect. The fact that it's got a tow bar and that it's a Tourer, it does everything that we could possibly want for a knockabout company car. We could even get a trailer and lug about some cars. Not particularly heavy ones, but we could do 25s, possibly 45s, and we can move the caravan. No, not caravan. Sorry, sales office down to the bottom. It's going to be a good yard tool, and I'm sure it won't take too much for its MOT. We need to find that out. I know I've got my work cut out for me with dented Doris, with all of the other cars in project form, stuff to get rid of, stuff to tidy up, stuff to chuck away. But this one just fills me full of joy. So what about a name for this car? Now obviously when Boaty turns up, he is going to think of some elaborate, strange and weird name for it that really nobody's going to like. So I'm going to name it as well. And I'm going to go for something really obvious. Fred, the shed. There's going to be an awful lot of content with this car, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, oh yes, now you may think, oh, I'm always going on about how much I don't like the 75, which is true, but this is the one that I don't mind, the Tourer. The Tourer is a much better looking car. It's practical, and diesel automatic tow bar. This is the 75 I want. This is my dream car. Do you know that sounds really stupid, but actually it is. That comes in handy for not backing into things. Good. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that wasn't good. I just left my phone on the seat and it's stuck on this melted sweet. I've now got all of the sugary residue off the back of my phone. I can continue talking about this car. Now, this has potential. It has potential to be a nice car with some work, lots of detailing work, and I would certainly like it to be, I don't mind it being a bit sheddy, but I don't want it being grotty. So that's the first thing that's going to happen, is it's going to get cleaned up, because, oh, that carpet. Oh. What about the paintwork though? What should I think of that? Make it better, or make a feature of it? Maybe we should turn this into a bit of a joke. Don't know what happened there, but I seem to be missing a big chunk off the end of this video. So, there we go. It's finished for the moment.